Well, that didn't segment the stream. It totally just segmented the stream, damn it. I hate it when that happens. Damn it, that drives me nuts. Like, okay, YouTube, let me decide when the stream's over. Well... Well, thanks for having me back, Chopo. I'm really annoyed that that stream segmented now. I wanted to have an obnoxiously long one, but either way, I'll at least get through Cosmo Canyon and call it a night, probably. But I really can't complain, because I see that I got 3 subscribers from that episode, so... worth it. Worth every bit of it. It probably also got around 100 views, which is amazing. I honestly can't believe it every time I see it. Where's Barrett? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I heard it's an awesome observatory here. I'd like to see it if I had a chance. Jopo was saying... Anyway, I was saying... Red 13 is a planet 48 years, so he isn't younger, technically. Yeah. Like, as far as, like, his race's maturity goes, he's considered, like, 15 or 16. But yeah, he's, like, nearly 50 years old. That's quite wise. I would love to have the wisdom of a 48-year-old. But I'll be there, you know, one of these days. He'll be there before I know it. Like how I got out of high school, and then next thing I know, I was in my 20s, and like that, and like that. Tifa, are you going somewhere? Yeah, come with me. Oh, you're gonna let me take 3 people? Well, fine, Barrett can come along too, then. I don't know if it's really streamed for 4 hours. I think YouTube doesn't really like you editing videos over 3 hours, but I don't think there's anything really preventing you from streaming for more than 4 hours at a time. But maybe it does. It's just like, you know what? You've been streaming too long, screw you. I thought I saw... Well, I saw an 8-hour video, but it might have been done on Twitch, then uploaded to YouTube. I'm not sure. In all honesty, I don't really know how common 4-hour-long streams are. Like, I don't think it's that special, but maybe it is. It's just... I'm used to it. Excuse me. Well, that's kind of like part of it too for me, because I probably mentioned it before, but I'll mention it again. I have sleep apnea, so I know tired. And now that I have the machine at night, I feel like in the long run, me not knowing I had sleep apnea for all that time, now that I have the treatment, in essence I can push myself harder because I know what it feels like to have 0 energy. Especially after having mono. Oh, it looks like you have them all together, then let's begin. I'm saying this like playing my favorite game doesn't help keep me going either, or having you guys to support me helping me as well. Okay, Jopo is telling me that he's subscribed a mod to a guy who's done 24-hour streams, so yeah, there's no upper threshold, it's just my internet connection and or computer was just having a problem. Wow, it's just like a real thing. Yes, pretty good. This is my laboratory. All the workings of space are entered into this 3D holographic system. Look, a shooting star. Make a wish, Tifa. You and your no-mouth. Like, you really don't notice the no-mouth thing a lot of the time. But then there's situations like that where it's a little silly. I seem to recall there's one specific spot later in the game where Tifa has a mouth. I'm not sure if there's any other ones. Whereas I think the Steam remake, they do have noses and mouths. At least the old PC version did. That's fine that you guys are the only ones watching. I appreciate your guys' continued support. Oh, this is amazing. Oh ho ho, yes, it is something, isn't it? Well, let's get to the subject. Eventually all humans die. What happens to them after they die? The body decomposes and returns to the planet. That much everyone knows. What about their consciousness, their hearts, and their souls? The soul, too, returns to the planet. Not those of humans, but everything on this planet. In fact, all living things in the universe are the same. Turn to the planet, merge with one another, and roam the planet. They roam, converge, and divide, becoming a swell, called the life stream. In other words, a path of energy of the souls roaming the planet. Spirit energy is a word that you should never forget. A new life, children are blessed with spirit energy and are brought into the world. Then the time comes when they die and once again return to the planet. Of course there are exceptions, but this is the world. I've digressed, but if you'll understand better if you watch this. I don't know if I've ever actually done a true 24-hour gaming session. The closest I ever got was playing Tales of Legendia. I know I played it at least 16 hours. Like, including, like, getting up to use the bathroom or, like, cook myself some ramen noodles or whatever. I don't know if I ever actually broke 24 hours. I feel like it was more than 16, but not quite 20. I was pretty into Tales of Legendia at the time. I was always a bigger fan of the Star Ocean series. I've always, like, against Star Ocean. Is how I've always looked at it. But I still like them. Not just living things, but spirit energy makes it possible for planets to be planets. What happens if that spirit energy were to disappear? There we go. Are we good there now, OBS? You done having your temper tantrum, OBS? These are the basics of the study of planet life. Jopo says she wishes to be the only female that is required to beat the game, and she gets her wish. Doesn't she ever? What if they decide to release Final Fantasy VII on PS4 instead of releasing it on the PSX back in '97? That's a good question. Like, hypothetically, let's say they just went straight to Final Fantasy VIII and didn't release 7. If I would feel as strongly about it released on PS4. I can see how it spills out. let's say that that Square does it properly and it's still just as good proportionally for now as it was then. Well, I guess that it kind of negates the question. I'm not even... I'm gonna have to think about that one. Spirit energy is efficient because it exists within nature. When spirit energy is forcefully manufactured, it can't accomplish its true purpose. You're talking about Mako, right? Every day Mako sucks up spirit energy, Mako reactors rather, diminishing it. Spirit energy gets compressed into the reactors and processed into Mako energy. All living things are being used up and thrown away. In other words, Mako energy will only destroy the planet. I don't know, if a 20-year-old game came out today rather than 20 years ago, my gut's telling me it wouldn't be as well received. It'd still be received well, but I don't know if it would be as critically acclaimed. Oh well, do it, I guess. The story of the planets and those who lived with them. You want to know more? Then you must listen to the words of the elders. I think now I want to go talk to the fire. Pardon me. Run on back down. Oh, so saying hypothetically that that Square went silent after Final Fantasy VI, and then like years went by, and then Final Fantasy VII came out on PS4 hardware. I'd imagine it would still be pretty well acclaimed, because I'm sure Final Fantasy VII helped inspire pretty much any RPG that was made after that, or was at least considered in the benchmark. That makes me wonder if games suffered because of it, or if some other masterpiece would have bubbled to the top. It just would have butterfly affected everything just so. What a boring place, just like I thought. I want to go somewhere. Let's find some materia. I think depending on who you talk to first, they get more love points or whatever. Cloud. Bonfires are funny, aren't they? They make you remember all sorts of things. You know, Cloud, 5 years ago, it's nothing. No, forget it, I'm afraid to ask. What is it? Feels like you're going far away. You really, really are. You. Right? What are you asking me, Tifa? I don't understand. I'm gonna go talk to Eris instead, because she's not weirding me out so much. I learned a lot. The Elders taught me many things, and the Cetra, and the Promised Land. I'm alone. I'm all alone now. But well, we're here for you, right? I know, but I'm the only Cetra. Does that mean we can't help? Yeah, we can still help. I'm gonna talk to Tifa again, because 13 doesn't talk to me. Wonder how many years it's been. Gosh, it brings back memory. Traveling Moogle. Cosmo Canyon, this is where Avalanche was born. I promised my guys someday, when we save the planet from the Shinra, they would all go to Cosmo Canyon and celebrate. Biggs, Wedge, Jesse. Now that they're all gone, died for the planet. Oh, I definitely know where Tifa's mind is. I'm just trying to not address it too directly. Really? To save the planet? We all hate the Shinra. Do I even got to go on? Will they ever forgive me? Which is kind of hard to do with a 20-year-old game that I've played a bunch. To try to act like I don't know what's going on. Right now, I really don't know, but I know one thing. If there's anything I can do to save the planet, or the people living on it, then I'm gonna do it. I don't care if it's for justice or revenge or whatever. I don't care. Let them decide for themselves. I'm gonna do it. Again. Avalanche is born again. Oh, Barrett, you're so motivated again. That's great. Good to see some passion in your heart. Long ago, when I was still very small, we were all around this flame. No, never mind. No, what happened? It's about my parents. When I talk about my mother, I'm full of pride and joy, and that's fine, but when I remember my father, my heart's full of anger. You really can't forgive your father? Of course, he left mother for dead. When the Gi tribe attacked, he ran off by himself, leaving mother and the people of the canyon. Come, Nanaki. There's something you need to see. What? The place may be dangerous. Cloud, will you and one other person come with us? It's so convenient that he's like, you only need one more. That should be good. Alright, Tifa, you come on along with us. Oh dear. Exchange. Well, first I should, yeah, equip good stuff. Let's get the double. Yeah, let's just... guys. Exchange. Embarrassing. Perfectly. I'm all in. Restore, manipulate, place. So come on, sure. Do this. And down into the bowels of Costa Canyon. Let's save it again. This way. Yopo, your first RPG was Super Mario RPG? That's a good RPG to start with. That's still one of my all-time favorites, Mario RPG. Ah, here it is. My job is to gather all the legends and the knowledge of the planet and to make a book. And then when I return to the planet, the children may still be taught about many things. But that kind of cramps my style a little bit. Not Super Mario RPG, like I said, it's a great game. But earlier today, I was testing my stream with I Want to Be the Guy, and there's like a 20-second segment where Zelda music's playing, and Nintendo copyright claimed both of them. So I'm like, okay, fine then. I will delete these and not play anything Nintendo. Even though I'd like to play all kinds of different Nintendo games. Super Mario RPG being one of them. Like, I mean, I could still play it, I just wouldn't get monetization for it. Which really, at this stage of the game, isn't a big deal, but... kind of the principle of the thing. It was kind of, I don't know. They didn't care about Earthbound or Mother 3. Or Super Punch-Out, for that matter, or Tetris Attack. I didn't get dinged for any of those. Ho ho ho! Are we all set? Yes. Shall we go? Yeah, I guess, if you did the Kulex battle, it'd be like, well, what's the deal here? What's this music? Yeah, Super Mario RPG did a pretty good job of mixing, like, the Mario formula with an RPG. And I like the Paper Mario games too, but it's not the same. Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, though, is probably my favorite Paper Mario game. Then I got the Super Paper Mario on the Wii, and I found the game's formulas were samey enough that by the time I got to the end of it, I'm like, okay, kinda over this series. But then they started doing Sticker Star and the other one that's like it. And I heard that you can't actually level up in it, so that kinda turned me off of it. They could be great games, but I haven't given them a fair shot. Kinda like the Mario and Luigi, like Superstar Saga, all of that, they got kinda samey. So by the time I got to Bowser's Inside Story, I was kinda over it. But with Final Fantasy, they have a lot of reoccurring trends. The battle systems are similar, but they're the same game. They're much unique and I can't remember. Let's break it open and fight what's fight. I know some of them there's good stuff, but I just don't remember. Ifrit. Oh, I can haste all everybody. Yeah, Nintendo seems like it was most likely a bot that detected the music and was like, because I saw his copyright claimed, I'm like, why is I Want to Be the Guy copyright claimed? But it's because of the couple of seconds of Zelda music. I guess it just the Zelda music triggered it. Maybe I would be safe playing Mario RPG. Because I guess it's like, it's Square first, but it's a Nintendo character. I don't know, we'll see how I'm feeling when the time comes. Maybe I'll just wait till I'm bigger and be like, hey, Nintendo, now that I'm paying my rent with these things, let me play your games. I really don't know how the whole system works. I don't feel like it's the easiest thing to be in a position to just ask. Yeah, it is funny how OP Peach is in Super Mario RPG. Super attack, she heals, like her healing is unmatched. My final party was always Mario, Peach, and Bowser. Or not my final party, pretty much as soon as I got Peach and Bowser, they just stayed in my party. Even though I guess you can do 9,999 damage with a Geno if you time one of his attacks just perfectly. I've never done it. That's a... Now that I'm thinking about it, it's like, I wouldn't mind playing that again. But we'll see. Like, I don't have to play everything on a stream, it's just... I might as well stream anything I'm playing. I'm gonna be playing it anyway. That was kind of why I stopped playing games for a while, because I was like, well, if I'm gonna play a game, I should let's play it, rather than just play it. But there's still some that I didn't, like Final Fantasy 13 and 13-2, and I played them, I just kind of played through it. Plenty of games that I played that I didn't let's play. Or stream, or what have you. I mean, it's not like Nintendo won't let me stream. They'll just get any monetization from it. And, like, if I were to get subscribers from it, it would be worth it. Because I'm not... Like, if I were to get, like, some tangible money at some point, that would be lovely. Don't get me wrong. But right now, it's more just, like, I'm trying to get my name out there. Let the people decide whether like, have people find me and let them decide whether or not I'm entertaining or my gameplay is satisfactory or not, or whatever it is that I can supply. But at the same time, it's like, I don't want to step on anyone's toes. But like I said, my Earthbound, well, Mother 2, same difference. That didn't... But Earthbound's always been the red-headed stepchild of Nintendo. So I can't say I'm too stressed about that. Even though it is one of my most popular pre-made Let's Plays. Final Fantasy VII's, like, pretty well demolishing any record I ever had up until this point. Like, for views right now. When I log off of these and look at my stats, I'm sure that just did. The 4-hour chunk that was there was at least at 100. I'm sorry if I'm boring you with, like, stats and stuff, but that's, like, all I think about now is just, like, how can I... There's something here that I didn't get. Up. I don't remember. But yeah, I'm just like, I analyze stats a lot nowadays. And it excites me. It makes me want to do and everything. Yeah, that's I see what you mean, like, I try to, like, I try not to wear anything that's, like, particularly copyrighted, and I've been trying really hard not to make references outside of whatever game I'm playing. But I just gotta go for it. Oh, it's just the excuse me, the materia up there, that's what I was thinking of. Oh, and the death sentence E-skill. Yeah. I can't remember what gives it to me, but it's definitely not these snakes. Yeah, I did end up getting the 100 super jumps. It took me a while. I got to... There's one time, before I ever got it, I got to like 97 jumps and I screwed up. Then I didn't try again for a while, but eventually I did get the 100. And that suit is so OP. It's good to get it, though. Oh, as far as, like, subs and whatnot, like, I have been earning a bit of money. But nothing, like... I couldn't really buy much with it at this point. But, like, pretty much since I started live streaming, I made more money live streaming, like, since I've started live streaming than I had, like, the previous 5 months of daily uploads I was doing. The live streams just, no matter what, they do better. Like, even if I'm playing a game that no one cares about anymore, they just... I can be found easier, and by the end of the live stream, I'll have more views on one of those than I'll have on other videos. But no, this past couple of weeks, I've earned, like, a few dollars. It all adds up, right? Well, I may as well level up your... Oh, I should be manipulating... whatever that thing is. The thing with death sentence is what I should be manipulating. Nothing substantial. Yes, that's right. Now you're getting it. That's it. Yes. Oh, anytime you feel the need to make a pun, don't feel like any pun is too bad or anything for me. I treat all puns equally. I appreciate a horrible pun, a real groaner pun, as much as I would appreciate a good pun. I'm just a pun guy. That being said, I'm not as good with puns as I would like. But I'll make them when I see them. Ho ho ho! Everyone here's a ghost of the Geek tribe, killed in a certain battle. A certain battle? The vengeful spirits of the Gi didn't disappear and couldn't return to the life stream. We still have far to go. Ho ho. I go around? Okay, yeah, I must. And not run on this slick stuff. Unless I'm just going up or down, then that's not a big deal. Let's just beat the ever-loving dog turds out of these dogs. Double miss again. Who raised me? Double miss. What a waste of a limit break. I evenly distribute the beatdown. I guess that was the most mathematically efficient way of doing it, considering my blunder. Let's get whatever this materia is. I don't remember. It might just be another all materia. Materia. I can use that for a variety of things now. Mostly the stock materia. Or the Chocomog materia, for instance. Oh yeah, that is totally like a hunting knife kind of thing, isn't it? With a serrated edge. You could fillet one heck of a fish with that. Use that on Tifa with Power Soul, and she hits 1,000. Good for the Materia Keeper. Ah, okay. Good. Can't remember when I get it, but I'm sure I'll find it in due course. Before I get to the Materia Keeper. Whoa! No, I can't just go this way? Okay. I will go this way then. Let's just do some normal attacking. I've been overusing the summons a little bit. Not any faster. Much safer. But if I were to just come up physical attacks and heal every 8, that would be more efficient, I would think. Nothing over here. There's something down here. What do we have here? A black M phone. Worth selling. Anyways. I don't think the Demon Wall has anything good. Demon Wall is not till a little later yet, though. You fight the Leguin attack or something. I can't remember its actual name. I just know he dies with one X potion, and I've never bothered to actually try to fight him. And that's not going to change. I'm going to kill him with an X potion again. I'm not 100% sure if a Phoenix down will work. I think it will miss, whereas an X potion doesn't ever miss. Okay, he has nothing to steal. Didn't think so. Oh, got this. I'm gonna sell for 750 gold later if I feel so inclined. Or maybe if I need 100 MP. I suppose I could use it for that. Use Shiva this time though. Shibu gets so bored of just constantly dispensing of all these enemies. Be like, can't you guys just do this yourself for once? I was just out to dinner with a freak, and now you're like, Shiva, we need you. Ooh, underwater music sounding. I don't know if that'll make it through the stream or not, but that sounded underwatery. Yeah, underwater. Stream. I just got it. As you can see, this cave leads to the back of Cosmo Canyon. It was unfortunate that the Gi were larger than us. If they attacked through here, we wouldn't have stood a chance. Let's move on. Yeah, let's. Get to the spider web. Don't remember. This just takes me to the one on the furthest side, yeah. Let's... Yeah, I was gonna remember. I don't think I ever had real. The game going. Oh, 5? It's like worth it then. Take that, spider. Not so tough now. Oh, sturdy. Hey, we did it. Made it way easier. Okay, that I gotta pass that other spider's web. More Shiva, because knee-jerk reaction. Good job, Shiva. I'll be sure to grab everything before I continue on, because I don't think we can go back to this dungeon once we finish it. I don't think there's anything too game-breaking in here, outside of the added effect. Could be wrong, though. Decent experience. Grab. I can't. Yeah, I can. Oh, of course I can. Fairy ring. I never did look at that other fairy thing that I had procured from Reno. There's a Fury ring. Oh, there you go, Cloud. Fairy Tail. Oh, it's for Eris. A bludgeoning device. Reno gave, or the Rude rather, gave me the X potion. Or whoever gave me what. I can't remember who, really. One gave me one gave me the other. I just imagine Rude's on top. Reno is on top. Rude's on bottom. That's how the magic spilled out. The items spilled out. Birds are fun. Oh, you also have Death Sentence. Speaking of which, die. Oh no, don't do Death Sentence on the guy who's almost dead. Anything but that. Yeah, that's pretty good materia. Counter attack. I don't remember the specifics behind it, but I remember there being some wacky combo you can make with materia that has where you counter 8 times. You do a lot of other things too, but that's one of the things it does. Let's mash our way through these guys. Because I decreed it so. I think it's the point close by. Anyway. Not that I even really need to use the bench for the boss. But I really don't need to save 500 gil that fast. I think I made it in time. I hope I made it in time. It drives me nuts when the streams are cut into bits. I'm gonna look at. I have to open right now. I don't dare stop either. I hope there's not 2 simultaneous streams going on right now. It'd be kind of funny if it did. I don't understand how this isn't stressing my computer out hardcore. Whatever, I'll take it. Like, at least... it generally comes back up quickly enough. Like, usually a reboot or two will straighten its wagon out for a little while. I gotta say, I'm already looking to the future where... like, I have... like, student loans and stuff. And those are almost paid off. And once those are paid off, I want to save for a lot of things. But namely a new computer. When that happens, I reckon my stream quality should improve. I wonder if I should just try to build one. From what little I did putting the graphics card in this computer, it seemed simple enough that if I were to, like, YouTube as I'm building a computer, I'm sure I could figure it out. Because I feel like that's the most cost-efficient way of building yourself to getting the computer you want. Just build it yourself. But again, I'd have to research it some more. I'm not quite there yet. I do already have an amount of computers, though. How many laptops do I have? 1, 2, 4 laptops. 3 of them I used to use just to play one game. At one point. How about I just get a better computer? I need a lot of different... I could have used Limb Hazard, but I didn't. I doubt it's a gaming PC. Used PC. It was a used PC that seemed reasonably priced. So I got it. Honestly, I'm not disappointed with it. The streams crash and stuff. But outside of that, like, it pretty well supported me for my 5 months a day upload. With the exception of right. Happened date. But we got past that. Yeah, I pretty much expect anytime a stream to die, the beast. I can't let it upset me, it doesn't upset me. Like, obviously I would like people to stick around, but I get it. Get what I want to. But then I noticed the numbers will start trickling back up, so it's, you know... Could be the same people just coming back, they just see the streams off, so they're like, I'm gonna go do something else for a minute, come back. But me, I'm just happy that people are coming along and I'm getting a fair chance. Because I felt with the pre-recorded stuff, my content wasn't being found, so it wasn't like my stuff was getting a lot of dislikes. It just wasn't being watched. Now my stuff's being watched, so I'm excited that, like I said, I'm getting a fair shake. Like, I'm kind of glad that I've gotten more into this now, because I've always liked, like, the entertainment and video games, and it's fighting attackers one after another. Grandpa, that warrior. Ho ho ho, we're almost there. Just about. Oh, there's not even a save point. Oh well. X potion, may as well get it to the top. Where are my X potions? Here they are, okay. Take that, face. What is this? Grandpa, is he... After death, the ghost of the Gi, like stagnant air. This can't be! Look at that face. Surprised you don't fight a face in the wall, it actually comes out and engages you in Mortal Kombat. See ya! Wouldn't want to be ya. I probably haven't said that since elementary school. I've been trying to say things like turns of phrase and whatnot that I either haven't heard in a decade or longer, or not even necessarily that long. Because when I went to Ontario, I heard people say how. I'm like, how to come? But I never think to use it in conversation. I mentioned that in another stream, but I feel it's worth repeating. I'm back to my 30. My gold saucer pass. Thank you, Cloud. Because of you, we survived. Nanaki, you have grown strong as well. Now I know that it wasn't a mistake bringing you here. Come, I have something I want to show you right over here. I have something I want right over here. For you. Will you talk to me? No, you won't. You'll just slowly meander your way up. Yeah, it looked like I was stuttering a bit, but I think I'm okay for a second. This is... the warrior who fought against the Gi. He kept them from taking even one step into cosmic... He was never returned to town. Look, Nanaki. Look at your father, at the warrior, Seto. Is your father he was so not a coward that you just didn't know the difference. Because he gets stabbed with poison arrows. Oft can heal. Well, actually, if you were stabbed, I'd probably just die anyway. Just use Phoenix. So that's it's Texas can. Now after these poison arrows, even after they all ran, Seto continued to protect us. And he continues to protect us. Even now. Even now. Well, I bet, Red feels badly about trashing his father after finding out the truth. You thought that he was a coward and ran away, but he alone risked his life to protect Cosmo Canyon. That is your father, Seto. That is Seto? Did Mother know? Oh, she knew. The two of them made me promise to keep this cave shut. They asked me to seal it myself and not tell a soul. They said we should forget about this cave. Cloud, would you mind leaving the two of us alone? Yeah, I don't mind. You have stuff you need to sort out. Nanaki, your journey to the others. Listen, God says that they are trying to save the planet. Honestly, I don't think it can be done. Or even if they stop every reactor on the planet, it's only going to postpone the inevitable. Even if they stop Sephiroth, everything will perish. But Nanaki, I've been thinking lately. I've been thinking if there was a part of the planet, something to help with already in misery. No matter what happens, isn't it important to try? Am I just wishing against fate? I'm too old to do anything about it. This year I'll be 130. Wow, I couldn't imagine being 130. Even if I was healthy enough to move around. Everyone you knew would be dead. There's gonna be a point where you wouldn't be able to relate to anybody anymore. Grandpa, I wanted to show you your real father before you left. I'm so glad you got to come back while I was still alive to show you. Grandpa, don't talk like that. I don't want to think of life without you. Well, I've had a long life. Grandpa, you must live. I'll see to it. I'll see to what's happening to the planet, and I'll come back to tell you. Nanaki. I am Nanaki of Cosmo Canyon, the son of the warrior, Seto. I'll come back a warrior true to that noble name, so please, Grandpa. You're making your dad cry with those kind words. Apparently his eardrums weren't turned into stone. Oh, good to thanks for stopping by, Junior Ortiz. See you tomorrow. I will be back tomorrow, albeit I'll be starting a little later, but I'll probably be ending around the same time. So I'll see you then. Alright, Alti, I don't blame you for having to go to bed either. I'm probably gonna... Like, I'm gonna be wrapping up this part here, and then I'm gonna be stopping the stream myself. I've been playing for however long now. Probably good. They're so howling. Howling so... When was that since the stream broke down? Not super long. Shall we get going? So this is it. We're at 13. Just the way it goes. You came in handy in times. When? Well, I guess, what you call it? The Hella Gunner and the 100 Gunner fight, he was useful. And he was somewhat useful for that last fight as well. Let's continue onwards. Huh? Please look at the knock. think well, that's what... Oh, come back whenever you need my knowledge. Oh, I will. Bugenhagen. Save this game. Alright. So yeah, I guess this is where I'm gonna stop playing for tonight. Thank you so much for being with me this whole time. Jopo, a pleasure as always. And everyone else that had stopped by today. So again, tomorrow, I'll just recap for anyone that may be watching this after the fact. I will be streaming again tomorrow. I will be starting later than I typically do. It would be, I guess, 10 Standard Time. Sometime shortly after that. I get off work 10 Eastern Standard Time. So I'll probably be on approximately 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. You know, give or take 10 minutes. Else need to touch on? No, I don't think so. So once again, thanks for joining me today for all this Final Fantasy VII. I still go by MegaHarv, and I hope to see you around tomorrow for another live stream of Final Fantasy VII. So I will see you all then.